Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we made it to Mideel, and Cloud and Tifa fell into the Lifestream, and now we're trying to put Cloud's memory back together. At the last, when we last left off, Cloud was following Tifa through Mountain Bell. How they managed to avoid all those level 30-some-odd monsters or whatever they were that Sephiroth took down with his Tier 3 magics and the Tier 2 magics we had to take down when we passed through the Mountain Bell. How they survived all that is beyond me. Probably plot convenience. And I'm also not sure exactly why Tifa went into the mountains. They never really explained that for sure. But now we're seeing them both laying down here on this big white screen. So let's find out why. I'm talking, obviously, I'm in control of Tifa, and I talk to the Shadow Cloud, I guess you could say. Uh-oh. There's Tifa's father. What is it with Tifa staying knocked out for 7 days? She was knocked out when the weapon took off next to the high wind, and apparently when she fell off of Mountain Bell, she was knocked out for 7 days. Oh, so he blamed himself, thinking that Tifa felt the same way. He wanted to get stronger. He felt he wasn't strong enough to save Tifa. That's why she fell and got hurt. So he wanted to get stronger so he could protect her, I guess. Obviously, you can tell where we need to go now. We need to go to Nibelheim, so we're going to follow Cloud once he gets over there. We now need to head, as you see the camera is again pointed toward Nibelheim, and Tifa just said we need to go there, so we're going to go back to Nibelheim. Let's talk to the solid Cloud, not the invisible Cloud. Okay, we don't talk to him, we just run straight into Nibelheim. My mistake. And now we're going to autopilot here, or the system's going to autopilot. You head into Nibelheim to where exactly? The reactor. Okay, that's a good place. Yeah, because if you remember, when we were at the reactor last time, Cloud was going to face off against Sephiroth for Sephiroth destroying Nibelheim, and that was it. That's all last we saw. The story just ended there. So let's see if we can figure out the truth this time. What does Cloud remember? Alright. Tifa gave up Sephiroth's sword to him, and knocked her down a long flight of stairs. Ow, her ass. Ow, her ass again. That was a long drop, too. There's the dark-haired guy again. Oh, Zack. We know that name. He apparently went in to challenge Sephiroth. It was Zack that came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. That's what Tifa's now telling Cloud that. So when they first entered Nibelheim, it was Sephiroth and Zack. If you remember all this stuff, where was Cloud? Cloud remembers all this stuff, but how? If it wasn't obviously... Whoa! Obviously, Zack just got his ass kicked by Sephiroth. If Cloud remembers all this, and he wasn't, and Zack was... obviously, Cloud was not where Zack was, then where was he? What are we seeing here? Who is this dark figure? He grabbed Zack's sword. Meanwhile, back in the Genova's room. So, this one soldier here stabs Sephiroth? Who could this soldier possibly be? I can't imagine. Okay, I'm overdoing it, I know. Taking off the mask, we reveal, yes, of course, it is Cloud. He was the one in the blue soldier outfit. He truly did kill Sephiroth, or well, at least severely injured him. He was the soldier that followed us the entire time. You might remember when the rope bridge snapped and Sephiroth and everybody fell, and there was only one blue soldier that followed us around whenever we went places. Well, that's because Cloud was actually the soldier in blue. He wasn't Zack, obviously. Zack was where Cloud thought he was. He was also the blue soldier was also the one that told Tifa that she couldn't go into the reactor. So he actually never made it into soldier. Obviously, Zack was the actual soldier. He did say he promised he was going to leave to go join soldier, so he didn't want anyone to recognize him. So when he saw Tifa there, he put on his mask to hide his true identity. So Sephiroth was talking to Cloud, asking him those questions, but he wasn't speaking to Cloud in the soldier outfit, the soldier outfit. He's talking to him in the Shinra soldier outfit. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying when I separate soldier from Shinra soldier. He was also this one blue soldier down here in the bottom that was near the fire. That's how he remembers the intense heat of the flames, as he said, because Cloud was actually there. Yep, you got your wish, your childhood wish there, Tifa. In case you're wondering what that is he's carrying the head of Jenova. You might remember that when we saw Jenova in Midgar, we saw remember Barrett said it was a headless spook? That's why it was a headless spook, because Sephiroth took Jenova's head. And that's what he's carrying right there. Oh, ouchie. Right through the shoulder, I guess. And this is where Cloud just becomes a major badass. He lifts Sephiroth off the ground with his own sword and throws him against the wall, yanking the sword out of him at the same time. If you can throw somebody who has just impaled you with a sword against a wall and the sword come out at the same time, you are a bona fide badass. I love Orin to death, and he's probably the #1 badass character in my opinion, but that makes him surpass Orin. So now we understand what actually happened. Cloud was actually in Nibelheim, despite Sephiroth's claims that he wasn't, and Cloud's memories were not made up just because Tifa they weren't made up through Tifa's memories. Cloud was actually there and remembered everything that happened in Nibelheim because he was there, not as the soldier in the soldier first purple outfit, but in the blue Shinra soldier outfit. He remembers the intense heat of the flames because he was there. The only question remains, how did Cloud mistake his identity all this time, thinking he was actually a member of Soldier? And where did he get the Soldier outfit? Now we talk to this cloud, what's left with this invisible cloud here, and we get him back. We have a full solid Cloud again. And as soon as he comes back, you immediately start chewing his ass out. Way to go, Tifa. And now we return out, and we can somehow manage to make our way out of the Lifestream. And where do we end up when we come out of the Lifestream? Where else would we possibly be but Mideel? Well, what's left of Mideel. Red's just laying down enjoying the view of the Mako. Yuffie's staring at Cloud, probably wondering where all his materia is. Looks like Kate Sith is passed out on top of his Moogle, and Sid is just staring at Cloud. Meanwhile, Vincent doesn't seem to give a damn about anything. Meanwhile, she's going to go to sleep. Despite Barrett yelling, she stays asleep. Probably for 7 days, I'm betting. Not really. Now we get a little bit of more explanation out of Cloud as to what's going on. Yeah, the last thing you said since the last time we saw you was sorry back at the northern cave when you got washed away by Sephiroth, or when you got washed away with Sephiroth. He was never in Soldier. Okay, that's kind of misleading. That's not entirely true. He did not make up the story about what happened 5 years ago in Nibelheim because it did actually happen. But he did make up the part about him being in Soldier. So, if you're a little confused as to what's going on here, Zack was telling him about what he had seen during his time in Soldier, and Cloud took that story and melded it with what he had seen in his own life to make up the story, this illusionary world that he continued to, as I say, continued to play as if it was true, telling everybody that he was in Soldier and all the things that he had done, as supposedly as this soldier, was everything that Zack had done, not actually Cloud. These guys are just like, yeah, you know what? You guys got a point. Oh, here it comes. Are y'all ready for it? Y'all know what's coming? Here it comes. Here it comes. Alright, and we finally have Cloud back. And he is again stuck in our party and he can't leave it. Alright, let's go down here. We talk to this guy here. And that's all he has to say. But if we try to leave... and we get to set up our party. Let's see, our last party I had, I had Barrett, Red, and Sid, right? Let's see, yeah, he's got materia, he's got materia, and he's got materia. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my party here real quick, set up gear and materia. Actually, you know what? There's going to be some more story I'm going to do first, so I'm going to go ahead and just temporarily, I'm going to put 2 people in my party. I'll put Red and Sid in the party just for now because once I leave this screen, it'll actually continue with the plot. I don't get a chance to do any materia or equipment rearranging. I forgot about this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Just put them in my party, continue on with the plot. Once we're through with the next plot line stuff, then I'll go back and do rearrangements and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the party. Quit here. We end up back on the bridge of the High Wind. And Kazin catches up on what Cloud's been missing, what we already know up to this point. We're in the middle of the mission for the huge materia. Essentially, what they don't actually say here is they've already told Cloud that they got the huge materia from North Corel and Fort Condor, and Shimmer wants to use it to ram Meteor. That's they pretty much. You can kind of make that assumption that's what they told him. Off screen or at a certain point, so that way he's caught up on one of the events that's going on. How funny he says out of the blue because he's talking about an underwater reactor. The only reason this isn't out of the blue for us is because, like I said, I've already explained that we saw the elevator to the underwater reactor when we were dressed as a soldier trying to infiltrate Rufus's welcoming ceremony. And remember, Sid told us about it when we were in Fort Condor after we got all the huge materia. He said the next one's going to be an underwater reactor. So, Okay. So now we are in full control of Cloud. Now I get the opportunity to go change my party. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to run back to the operations room, talk to the guy that gives us the PHS, and rearrange my party with who I want to put in the party. I'll decide between now and then who that's going to be. Set up gear, set up materia, and then I will return here and take off at the pilot over here when I come back. So I'll be right back. Alright, I've set up my party, I've got my equipment set up, I've got my materia set up, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to show you what I've got here. You can see my party is going to be Cloud, Tifa, and Sid. There's a specific reason for that, and I'll explain that in a minute. But first we're going to show you their gear. Start with the equipment, start with Cloud. I went ahead and put the crystal sword on him that we bought from Medial. That way he's got the best weapon he can get on him. I have the Aurora armlet on him to drain ice attacks, the water ring on him to drain water attacks. I pretty much did the same thing with everybody else as well. Sid has the Partisan, fire armlet to drain fire attacks, and water ring to drain water attacks. Tifa has a crystal glove, the Imperial Guard, which is an armor that the armor that we got after defeating Ultima in Medial, and a ribbon to prevent all those status ailments. As far as materia, I have Restore, Lightning, Fire, Poison materia on him for magic, enemy skill for multi-targeting magic, Manipulate, because we're going to be wanting some enemy skills pretty soon, Lightning Elemental on his armor, that way he has Cold Drain, Water Drain, and Lightning Nullification, at least until that materia levels up, Steel, and more, because we're going to be doing some stealing, and we're going to be doing Morph very soon for a very important reason. For Sid, he's going to be my backup mage. He's going to be Restore All, Lightning All, Fire All. Contain added effect to give him the status prevention to prevent the statuses of Confusion, Stop, and Petrification, because that's what the Contain materia can inflict. Enemy skill for multi-targeting magic alongside all these all magics. And Steel, again, because we're going to be doing some stealing very soon. And Tifa is going to be my main mage. Restore All, Lightning All, Fire All. Comet MP Turbo, Ultima MP Absorb. Again, Ultima isn't available just yet because we haven't leveled it up enough, but we will be soon. And Lightning Elemental to give her Lightning Elemental defense. Unfortunately, the only defense she'll have is going to be Lightning, but that's okay. At least we've got a lot of defenses in other areas. Water, fire, and ice are all being absorbed in other areas. So that's fine. So that is my setup for now. We're going to head out here. Before we actually head back to the bridge, Cloud's going to have a little conversation down here with Yuffie. He still says that when he was a soldier, even though he wasn't. Well, there is Dramamine. When it is research. That is read. Poor little girl. Oh well. Alright, let's go back into the bridge now. Talk to the pilot over here. He's on level 8, so let's go. Okay, as you, there's what's left of Medial. It's now a big puddle of Lifestream now. Before we actually go anywhere, we want to actually revisit that puddle of Lifestream, because it actually is still a town here, believe it or not. This one guy is lucky as hell. His one little sitting spot remained. When you cross over here, the puppy's obviously just fine. And he's going to follow us around. Great. And there's what's left of Medial. Alright, let's sit over here. And the shops are still available. So in case you didn't get any items or weapons or anything that you wanted to get before while Medeal was still intact, you can still get here. What does he have? He got the same things that he had when we were here the first time. Let's go ahead and get some of my Phoenix Downs back. Antidotes I don't care about. Let's go ahead and get another tent. Remember that door that Tifa tried to open? Let's go ahead and talk to this lady here. Let's see what she's got. Probably the same stuff as before. Yep, the same rings and all that. So if you didn't have the money because you bought all the weapons and maybe you're short on money and you didn't get these rings here, you can get them now. Again, not really useful to me because I got plenty of... I actually have absorption gear instead of just nullification gear, so there's no point in really having any of that. And then finally, here is the store here. Fire, ice, lightning, restore materials. Materials I really don't need at all. Okay. Actually, let's see if there's anything I can sell while I'm here. Probably not, but I'm gonna look anyway. So item, 8-inch cannon, flip the crown, bolt armor. Okay, nothing I'm really dying to get rid of. Material wise, I think I'm pretty good. As you can see, the luck plus magic plus materials, they go for 1 million and 1.4 million, respectively, and the summon materials go for 1. So, okay, nothing impressive. All right, just wanted to show you that you can actually return to Medeal and do a little bit of shopping and pretty much pick up the items that you can. Obviously, the weapons are not available because the weapons shop guy, he disappeared through that magical door. But any other items that you wanted to get that you couldn't, because maybe you ran out of money, you can get them now. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do some of the things that I was trying to do earlier when Tifa was the head of the party, but now we can definitely do it because because Cloud is back in the party. Specifically, I want to go to Bone Village. Because in Bone Village, you should be able to get an item that I'm looking for. I want to return to Midgar. Yes, Seraphia, can I help you with something? You want to see the high wind in action? There's this action, that's all I can do. It can go forward, it can go backward, it can go side to side. Actually, it can't go side to side very well, it just turns. Anyway, here we are at the Bone... Here we are at the Bone Village. At the Bone Village. This time we actually... Shut up! I'm busy doing something important in here, damn it! We want to start digging. We want to look for a normal treasure. So we're going to try it again. We're going to do basically the same thing we did before. We're going to put the staff in a compass position. Even though I already have a pretty good idea where it's going to be, just like I did with the lunar harp, I want to go ahead and show you guys where to put the staff in case you guys don't know where it is and want to do it yourself without me actually showing you where it is. For whatever reason you decide to. Put another one here in front of the... Oops. Oh, crap. I messed up. I meant to actually put the... I accidentally hit done, but oh well. I was trying to put the staff in a compass formation like I did before with the lunar harp, but oh well. I did it with one, but it's okay. Let's see if it's actually right. Okay, he looked in the right direction, so I'm going to assume that I'm actually going to be able to get it this time. What would have happened is I would have put the crew in a, like I did before with the lunar harp, in a compass type formation. One up there by the entrance to the sleeping forest, one over here by this, one down here by this tree, or two down on the bottom by the jets. And then where I'd want to go is right about here, just a little bit north of this burnt out spot here. And press switch. And if I remember the right spot, this should give us the item that we're looking for. If not, I'll try putting down the staff again, see if I get it right. Open up the chest, and we got a potion. Okay, maybe I messed up. Let's try it again. Alright, digging. Normal treasure. I'm pretty sure it's normal treasure. I don't think it's good treasure that I want. Alright, let's try this again. Let's put one right here. Order a search. One right here, the entrance to the forest. Excuse me. Put another one right here, a little bit south of the, or a little bit south of this little spot right here. And then I'm going to put one. I'm going to get on the ladder here. There we go. I'm going to put one down here next to the jet. And then one right about where this guy sits up here on this little thing here. Alright. That's 5. Let's connect the bomb for search. And let's see where they look. Alright, let's go up here. This looks like it's right so far. Alright, they're looking just about the right spot, judging by their line of vision. So maybe I was off by a little bit. But I had to be pretty close. So it looks like, at least if we use the top 3 up here, this guy on the right is looking right at me, the guy on the left is looking right at me, and the guy up there, and the chick up there at the top is looking right at me. Or at least would be if the tent wasn't there. So let's try right here. Maybe it's a little bit to the left, as well as north of the burnt spot. So let's try right there. And as they dig, we open the chest, and we get nothing. Okay, I'm obviously doing something wrong, so I'm going to check my notes real quick and make sure that maybe I'm forgetting, maybe I need to go with good treasure. I can swear it was normal treasure that I'm looking for, but let me check real quick and be right back. Okay, I'm back. Apparently I was mistaken. Apparently I needed to look for good treasure. I could swear I thought it was normal treasure, but we'll try again. We'll try good treasure this time. We're going to put the crew down, the staff down in a compass position, just like I did before. I'll start with these 2 down here. Go up the ladder, and then put the 3 up here at the top. One over here on the far left. One up here at the entrance to the forest. And then one way over here, right in this little gap up here. Alright, we're going to switch Night the Bomb for search. Okay. Now, they're all looking down. Okay. I can swear I thought it was on the upper level. Alright, we're going to try to... Everyone's looking down around this area here near the crashed plane, so I guess I'll try it down here. I could swear I thought it was on the upper level, not the lower level. Let's try the treasure chest again. We got a potion. Still didn't get it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to look over more. Maybe I need to find some more detailed notes. Maybe I'm just missing something painfully obvious. Maybe the information I have is just totally wrong. I mean, obviously it is, because I just did everything step by step and still didn't get the item I wanted. But believe me, the potion is not what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look over some more notes, find my right ones, and then I will show you the items that I'm looking for in the next episode of Final Fantasy VII. I'll get it right next time, I promise. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate your patience with me when I for giving you this misinformation. But I'll get the information right next time. Check out the links at the end of this video for more of my videos, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and I'll see you later.